Hey, this is Jeff from Jeff Race to the Top. It has been an interesting couple of weeks. So the rain, man, there's been so much rain this year. It is what it is. Burnt up all my sick days trying to get to all the other races. Kind of glad the next one that's coming up is supposed to be a back-to-back, a Friday and Saturday. The Saturday one got canceled because of guaranteed rain. But like I said, interesting week. But I found some information online. I was watching some YouTube channels, MotoIQ and a handful of other ones. I think there's like Dirt Race for Life or something like that. Some really good information. I'm gonna try and set up the rear a little differently. So what I found is I guess especially on the BMW, the E46s, when you load up the rear, they kind of tow out. And I already kind of towed it out to begin with, so maybe that's where my issue is, where the rear end of the car feels like it wants to kind of pitch forward a lot more than the front. I'm not sure how to call that. I believe that's what, oversteer or understeer. I don't know, man. Either way, I'm gonna try something a little different. So I'm gonna set up just the rear anyway. I don't know how it is relative to the front. I don't have an alignment. I don't know how to set that up with all the string and all that stuff. But going by what I've got for now, I'm just gonna tow it in a little bit, not too much. I'm just gonna go a 1/4 inch toe in and see how that feels around the track. So I believe it's gonna be a 100 lapper. I don't know if this is the last one or the second to last race. So I don't know. I think they were trying to double up the race on Friday. So it's gonna be a jam-packed Friday if everything goes smoothly. But other than that, like I said, I'm gonna try setting up the rear end a little differently, and hopefully I like that going around the track. Only one way to find out, right? So I'm gonna adjust it while the car is on the trailer. Don't feel like bringing it back off and putting it back on. Call it lazy, it is what it is. But I'm gonna take a measurement from the same spot, the rear, both rear of the tire from left to right, and then compare that from front to rear of the tire, and that's how I get my toe in measurements. And we'll go from there. Like I said, I'm just gonna 1/4 inch it a little bit and go from there, see what happens. Alright, I don't know if I'm getting a little bigger, but I couldn't fit under the car on the trailer, so I ended up taking it off, putting it on the lift. Just gotta adjust it now. I am done with the last minute changes. Hopefully this information that I got offline pans out pretty good. All I got to do is put it out to the track and test it out. Also, it's going to be a little over 100 laps. I got to make the car last as long as possible, make it to the end. Got some advice from the pit boss, Dave. He said throw it into the next gear to bring the engine RPM down and hit the brakes going into the turn and just save the car as long as possible. That way, we'll see how it works out, and hopefully I can remember by the last, I guess, 30, 40 laps to put it to the lower gear and go all out. But hey, I gotta make it to that point to begin with. But anyway, it's gonna be a short video today. If you watch this till the end, a like, share, and a subscribe will do me greatly, and I'll see you at the racetrack.